With their win over Virginia Tech this Saturday, the Heels have now won 11 straight. That's the longest win streak in ACC play since the 2000-2001 season. But it hasn't always been pretty or easy, and that win against Virginia Tech was a prime example of that. So what's been the biggest takeaway, the biggest lesson learned from this team? Well, it's mostly been about versatility and figuring out how to win in many different ways.
I just think we're learning how to win in different ways. On nights we'll have great shooting from three, randomly, and win that way. Other nights it'll be our defense. I think we held them under, 40% again today. So we're starting to find ways to win in other ways. We're finding multiple ways to win, and that's the biggest thing. Because come tournament time, you're going to play teams you haven't faced, and maybe you're going to have to make a bunch of free throws. Maybe you're going to have to hang your hat on defense. Being able to win different ways helps.
We're strong mentally and physically. Of course, the four games that we had to play through 8 days, that shows the physicality of our bodies. We were still able to, go out strong. We didn't let fatigue, be the reason why, we would lose a game. And at the same time, mentally, it's been times that just like the state game where we've been put in different situations, or the Florida State game where we was down big, but we came back, had that mental focus to come out and win the game.
Probably the biggest thing is that we can win in a variety of ways. From Marcus, last game to this game where scoring was evenly, and a couple other games where it's been like that. We can switch defenses up. We can do a lot of things. We can score a lot of points, and we can play in games like today where the point scoring isn't that big. So I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Just the way we're playing harder now. From the first four when we were 1-4, well, the first five when we were 1-4, we weren't playing as hard. Coaches always talking about a sense of urgency, and now that's the biggest thing that's been helping us, the sense of urgency. But we've been lucky a couple games. So like the last one, we probably were lucky with that one because Marcus came down and hit a big shot at the end.
For Roy Williams, however, it's been about what he's preached since the beginning, playing with a sense of urgency.
Well, I think I don't know what it would say surprise, because I think we really have good kids, but they've really bought into the playing harder, the sense of urgency idea that I've talked about all year. And I think one thing, again, that's been helpful, and again, I wouldn't say a surprise because that acts like you don't care or don't think your teammates can do something, but Joel gave us 3 or 4 good minutes. Desmond gave us 3 or 4 good minutes. Bryce and Kennedy were struggling. And those guys came in and gave us some good minutes. Joel was in the game in 2 straight possessions defensively, did exactly what he was asked to do, and we ended up getting a turnover and going down and scoring on the other end. Desmond got us an offensive rebound for a basket and got us another offensive rebound that we scored on that possession as well.
The win against the Hokies this Saturday also secured UNC the bye in the ACC tournament. They just have 2 regular season games left. Reporting from Blacksburg for Inside Carolina TV, I'm Deanna Kunavac.